Mr. Prystaiko, I was going to say the British ambassador, the Ukrainian ambassador to Great Britain, he is no longer. He's been fired by Mr. Zelenskyy. I was going to say that he is having a tough time. Of course he is, yes. And it all comes from Ben Wallace, this man who, frankly, I'm just not sure I really like. Ben Wallace. I know he's supposed to be the best thing since sliced bread in the Conservative Party, but that's not saying a lot. Some sliced bread is mouldy. You get it home and there's a sort of green tinge to the inner layers, and I think that's really where Mr. Wallace sits. He's very well packaged, but frankly, when you get him home, there's something dark and unattractive smelling inside. And at the NATO summit, Mr. Zelenskyy criticised the powers for delaying in appointing Ukraine as a member of NATO, and therefore bringing about a sort of stalemate for the war and ideally a quick end. And Mr. Wallace had said that it was like an Amazon list. Now, President Zelenskyy has said how else to show gratitude. Wake up in the morning and thank the minister. Let him write to me and tell me how to thank him. And the ambassador, the then ambassador from Ukraine to the UK, suggested that this was an example of... the cat's just sat on the computer. This was an example of sarcasm. Well, I don't really understand sarcasm. And I don't think that really was an example of sarcasm. Sarcasm, as I say, I don't understand it, but it seems to be incredibly prevalent in the UK, and I think people don't always get it. It's a sort of irony, I think, or meta-irony, and some of the sarcasm is clearly post-ironic. Some of the sarcasm is just rude. Some of the sarcasm is verbal irony, or which I suppose looks good on TikTok. I'm learning about TikTok now, or Instagram, but I don't get it. I would love somebody to tell me with the difference between irony and sarcasm, and where and the points at which sarcasm is to be applauded. I have always taken the view that sarcasm is a rather dull form of humour and a rather cheap form of humour, and to be skirted around. That one should do wit, one should do irony, one should do interjection. A lot of interjection goes down a long way, but one should try and avoid sarcasm. And it's very strange. Every so often somebody tells me I'm being sarcastic. I'm being quite genuine. Apparently I'm just being too enthusiastic about what I'm saying. So I'm so sorry if some of my videos come across as sarcastic. They're really not. If I want to say that I don't like Suella Braverman, I will say it. And I will keep saying it. There's no way I'm going to be sarcastic about that. I suppose sarcasm about Suella Braverman would be, oh, I love Suella. No, I can't do it. I can't do it. I can't do it. It's not possible. It sounds like something which is false to me. No, I can't even think of anything ironic to say about Suella Braverman. No, it's not coming. No, there's no irony. There's no wit. There's nothing that I can think of that's positive about Suella Braverman.